Coach,
Yes.
we'll take questions for the players, dismiss them, and then questions.
We challenged our guys these last few days in practice that we needed to play a game for 40 minutes with the habits that we build every day, and we continue to challenge them every time out. Where I'm really proud of our group is we were able to do that even with some foul trouble and challenges for some of the guys who are used to playing bigger minutes for us. Really fortunate and proud of these two guys sitting next to me because I know how they work every single day, and to see that hard work show up in the game tonight was special. So we're going to keep working on those habits. We're going to keep building. Tonight was encouraging based on the things that we work on in terms of ball pressure, rebounding effort, and valuing the basketball and being tough with it. All three of those showed up tonight, and really proud of our group for doing that.
Questions for the players.
Jazz, what kicked in tonight with the three-point shooting? I mean, I know we talked to you Thursday or whatever day that was last week, and you said it would come eventually. Was that it? It was just eventually going to come?
I mean, yeah, like I said when we talked before the game, like we have veteran guys that proved, in the past that they can hit shots, and that's what we did today. We had 21 assists and 29 made field goals. We were passing the ball to each other. We were finding the best shot we could, and like I said, it was just about time we're gonna knock those shots down, and that's what we did today.
Jazz, for you, how much is it just getting your wind and your legs back under you after missing practice time?
I mean, yeah, I missed a little bit, but it's all about what we do in practice, and if we translate habits we do in practice to the game, that's what happened today. We out-rebounded them for 46-22. We had 17 offensive boards. We put a lot of effort in practice for going to the offensive glass, stuff like that. We put a lot of effort to defense, taking care of the ball. We had 11 turnovers. I think we can do better than that, making single digits. But like I said, like what we do in practice, that kind of translates to the game, not just for me, for everyone.
Tristan, you had a really productive night. What was the key for you, do you feel like?
I think just trying to keep it simple and do the things that Coach wants me to do. He gives me a lot of freedom to, play my game, if I just do those things. So I just try to, crash the glass. If I get shots, I'll just take them. My teammates put me in good positions to take good shots. So I took those. Just trying to take care of the ball, and I feel like I'm improving every day. I feel like it's a process, just try to work on my game a lot, and eventually over time, like this games like these, I can have more of these where I could be productive, and do as much as possible to help this team win.
For both of you, how have these 4 games, how have they prepared you to step up in competition now, which you will be doing in New York starting next week?
I mean, it's good we go to New York 4-0, undefeated for sure. But Wednesday we have a new game. I like how today we kept our focus for 40 minutes. I feel like that was our problem for the first 3 games. We would go up, get the advantage, and then we kind of relax. I feel like today we stepped on their neck and brought it home. And I feel like we just have to do that on Wednesday. Play defense, rebound the ball, box them out. They have some good players, but I think if we do what we're supposed to do and what we're told to do by the coaching staff, I feel like we're gonna have a nice trip.
Yeah, I think these 4 games kind of gave us the opportunity to kind of find ourselves and who we are as a team. Obviously we've been practicing for quite a few months. Before actually playing games, but game situations is very different. So I feel like we kind of got a chance to create a feel for each other in a game and see what works well. So I feel like that kind of prepared. That's how it kind of prepared us to go to New York.
Anything further for the players? All right, guys. Thank you. Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Great job. Great job.
Go ahead. Questions for Coach?
TJ, just follow up on that. How have the 4 games prepared you for going to New York?
Well, we've continued to establish our identity and what it needs to be, and tonight was the first time that that all those things came out on one night, that we We played with that rhythm. We pressured the ball. Our defense was stingy. We rebounded with effort, and and then we had the toughness with the ball. What I like about our group is that you've seen guys step up. Certainly these two that were sitting next to me, when we go to the bench tonight, we had 50 points off the bench, but it was the energy that we went with. I mean, we were not ourselves from the jump. Isaiah had the fouls. We weren't in rhythm. We went to the bench and got a huge charge with Jazz came in, and Caleb came in, and Trey came in. Those guys really uplifted us. So what I like about our team is that we've got a lot of guys that bring something to the table. What I know about our team is for us to be successful, everyone has to do that every single night. We don't have the margin to be able to have some guys not do their job on a given night. So we're going to continue to stay in that space of we've got to do our job every single possession, regardless of who's on the court. But I'm encouraged that guys are stepping up. And look, these two guys that were just here, like I've challenged them with their extra work off the court. They've taken it upon themselves, and there's nothing more fulfilling as a coach to see a young person commit himself and work, and then to have some success as a result of it.
For those two to have big games, how encouraging is that for you? Because it seems like that 4 spot can really be a swing one for you guys and raising the ceiling maybe.
It really can, and those guys have both they played at a high level. For Jazz, he's shown and proven and played in some high-level Pac-12 games. We know he can shoot the ball. He's an extremely intelligent defensive player, so we need that from him night in and night out. And we've really been on Tristan, his ability to offensive rebound, to slash, to finish plays. So if we can get, again, those guys just doing their job with the production. You heard Tristan say, I've been talking to him a lot about, man, it's playing hard and trying hard is one thing. We need you to produce. And tonight, he had a stubbornness to him when he was out there that he was going to finish plays. So something we need to continue to get from both of those guys.
I think both of them, too, had a couple different plays where they tipped a rebound to a teammate. How much of the little stuff are you seeing from them that can make a big difference?
Well, we emphasize rebounding energy and effort all the time, and I think that goes to both keeping possessions alive on the offensive glass and tipping it out, finishing plays, on the offensive boards, but also rebounding down and getting those defensive rebounds. So if we can do that, certainly at 6'8" for both of those guys, it gives us more size, more length, ability to be more physical, and I thought they did a great job. Again, at the same time, 4 guards has been good to us at times. I like the fact that we have the versatility to go either way.
That was what I was going to ask. The two of them played together a little bit. Is that something you could see going forward or not, I guess?
Well, tonight we felt like, they were going smaller and they were trying to space us to start that second half, and we wanted to switch a lot of screening action, keep the ball in front of us. So it ended up being, from our opinion, what the right play was tonight. We're open-minded to different combinations. There's some days that I really like playing Tyrese and Trey together. There's other times that, it's the size. You wonder how that affects it. And the same thing I'd say tonight with those two. I mean, it was effective for us when it needed to be tonight. So it's good to know that we have that as an option that we can call upon as we move forward.
What about the three-point shooting? Do you feel like can translate? Like as we've mentioned, the competition is going to get tougher here. What do you feel like can translate?
Well, the part I liked even more than the shot making was guys looking for each other. We put a lot of emphasis on, we're calling it balls and strikes, right? We want to throw strikes when we pass to shooters, and we know that those guys can make shots. We stat it out every single day. We know what their ability is to knock shots down. I thought as much as making shots, it was the pride that the passer took at throwing a great pass. So we had rhythm shots. That was something that we felt like the other night we didn't have. It was, we didn't make the shots, but the passes were not as accurate as they needed to be, and tonight they were. So I know we have a lot of guys that can make shots and have proven to do it. It's great to see them step up, and it's also see guys play for each other and share the ball that way and get guys shots.
One of those guys was Trey tonight. I know you've mentioned he's a steadying force when he comes off the bench for you guys. I'm curious, what did you see from him tonight?
Well, what I like about Trey is more his effect on our team in terms of his character and how he impacts his teammates. I'd say without question, he's the best teammate that we have in terms of being happy for everybody else's successes, being someone that celebrates his teammates. And when you care that much and you have that pride in your program, then that comes back around to you. So the game is coming to Trey because of what he's pouring into others, and we're going to continue to encourage him to do that, and proud of him that things go your way when you do those things.
You've gone excuse me, you've gone deep in your roster in all the games so far this year. Do you like that? I know you like that, but do you foresee whittling back to 7 or 8 or whatever?
Well, some of these games we've certainly put ourselves in a situation with fouls that substitution has been predicated on fouling. But I've got a lot of confidence in everybody that we're putting out there. So right now we'll take it one game at a time. Our objective is to win every game, and the best that we can, give ourselves the best chance to win. And so whatever each game and night calls for in terms of rotation and playing time, we'll look at doing. But it's been good to us at this point because we've seen that when we've gone to our bench, guys have been productive, and that's a strength, and hopefully will continue to be moving forward.
Anything further? Thank you.
Thank you.